The world is in transition. Africa is ready to shape what comes next. So let's use this today to define partnership on Africa's terms.
The future belongs to those who prepare for it. Ghana is preparing, Africa is preparing, and together through genuine partnership, we can build a more prosperous and more equitable global future.
I thank Invest Africa for convening this important gathering and for creating one of the world's most respected and influential platforms for dialogue between Africa and global capital.
The UK imported £17.7 billion of goods from African partners with UK economic partnership agreements last year, but we can do so much more than that.
For me, that is important, is for us as Africans to take more ownership of our development, to have more conviction that we can deliver, to look at the examples of how we are executing and to seek to replicate that at scale.
In the midst of all this volatility, the question for African continent is not whether it will be part of the global energy transition, but on whose terms and for whose benefit.
I come here because, it's the one meeting place where everyone convenes in London looking at African opportunities and investment. What I love about this conference as well is that it's small enough to network, but you really hear some of the big kind of projects that are going on the continent.
We're actually driven by a philosophy that's called Africapitalism, and this is a philosophy where we believe that the private sector plays a big role in ensuring that we have both social and economic development on the continent.
We must think holistically, and an integration of Africa free trade should be a core standpoint of Africa's infrastructural development that is jointly executed to delivering the value we so desire.
All dialogues that we have had here today in this event has been really impactful, insightful, and right on time for Africa.
There's 300 trillion of private sector money in the world. It dwarfs every other sort of financing. And it's not just DFIs, it's everybody who's looking at that. This is the future of development.
The conversations were deeper, the discussions were deeper, and the outcomes, I believe, will have more far-reaching impacts than we have had in the past. I'm excited about the future.
So the Africa debate has been really interesting today, especially the sessions on critical minerals, where I learned a lot. We had a great session on the energy transition, sessions on supporting trade and the future of development finance and philanthropy in Africa. And it's really amazing to hear directly from lots of African experts and business leaders and firms on how we can do more to collaborate. So I'm really inspired, and it's been a great day.
I've seen the quality of people that come to the Africa debate, and year on year, it has improved phenomenally. And I think that's kudos to the quality of the organizers, but more importantly, kudos to the quality of the message that's coming out of the Africa debate that's resonating so deeply, both with local participants, but also global participants to solve the Africa problems.
I think the opportunity for us to play in an agentic AI role where we now start to create tools. We don't have to own the big data centers. It's actually an opportunity today that I expect to see Africa benefit from.